Right, so you need to check online.
Yeah, okay.
Right, so not everyone in the state of Illinois got this in the mail. Some of you may have to check in the Illinois Department of Revenue's website. Okay. This is for the 1099G state refund, which is line number 4. All right, so some of you who did not get a 1099G from the state of Illinois, you need to check their website. Illinois Department of Revenue.
That or
Not the IRS, Illinois Department.
Bless you.
Yes, so it's quite possible you did get a refund, the state just didn't send you notice of it. All right, you need to check that website.
And if you check your state return from last year, that's probably the same dollar amount. If you were expecting a return on your Illinois state tax return, that would be on there also.
So it's the amount from last year.
From 2011.
Yeah.
Right, whatever you got in 2012 from 2011. So if you remember, you're always filing the year after the year you work. All right, so don't get stuck on the year. If you worked in 2011, you would have filed your tax return in 2012. All right. So that's how it works. So you would have gotten a refund in 2012. Yes, you put there, yes. If you did get one. If you didn't get a refund, nothing goes in there. But if you did, you got to check.
I have my documents from last year, and I don't want to come from last year.
Okay, so I think I confused everybody. If you received a state refund, put that dollar amount in that line. Question over here?
Yeah.
Right. Right. If you don't have the dollar amount, look it up later and take it into consideration on the rest of the addition and subtraction. Okay? Okay, so you're subtracting line number 4 from line number 3, and then you put that on line number 5. So, I'm sorry, you're adding it. Okay, add line number 3 and 4. And put that on 5.
But on 5 says scholarship and fellowship grant.
I'm sorry?
Put it on 7. Scholarship and fellowship grant.
Okay, there we go. Thank you. I was checking, see you were away.
Yeah.
Okay, add lines 3 and 4 and put that on line 7, because line 6 was just for information only.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, somebody had a question? Okay, the scholarships, the question, or the line number 5 has to do with scholarships and what is taxable and what is not. So right now we're including what's taxable. If you received the scholarship and the scholarship paid for room and board, that part is taxable. Okay, if your tuition, if your scholarship just went for tuition, then that is not going to be taxed. Okay? So what we've added up now is what's going to be taxed. Okay? Okay, so bring that line from line number 7, bring that down to line number 10. And then on line 11, the students from India, the amount on there is $5,950. That's just as you're from India, $5,950. And the rest of the students, look at your form W-2, box 17 and 19. Form W-2, box 17 and 19, and put that amount in line number 11.
17 and 19, number 11.
On Form W-2, that's your state and local taxes.
Can we add that?
It might just be on one of them, might be state taxes.
So 17 plus 1.
Right. But in Illinois, most local, there aren't that many local taxes. Not in this state.
We have to W2 to just add.
You add them correct.
If you're from India, then it's flat
Right, correct. If you're from India, it's just the 5,950. If you're not from India, you're getting the amount from the Form W-2, your state and local taxes deducted. That's box 17 and 19. In most cases, it's just one of those boxes.
17 and
State taxes? Withdraw?
state income tax, right?
Uh-huh.
For students that are from DC and California, we put the link for the state of California. It's in the chat box, and it also was on the handout that we sent out to all students for both DC and California.
Thank you for that. Okay, now we're going to subtract line 11 from line 10. 10 was the total that we earned. Line 11 is a itemized deduction. So we're subtracting line 11 from line 10. You may get a negative number or a 0. That's fine. Just put down 0. Okay, so we have a dollar amount in line number 12. How many still have a positive number? Okay, some have 0. Okay. Okay, so some are either going to get money back or going to pay. Okay, so we're at line number 12. Okay, line number 13 for everybody is 3,800. 3,800, 3800. Line 13 for everybody is 3,800, 3,800. Okay, little by little, the number is getting smaller. So now you're going to subtract 3,800 from line 12. 3,800 from line 12. And that gives you your taxable income on line 14. So you're taking line 12 and you're subtracting 3,800 from line 12. If you get a negative number, enter 0.
The amount on 13 again?
13 is 3,800. 3,800. Line 13 is 3,800. Subtract 3,800 from line 12, and that gives you taxable income on line 14. Now we're going to look up the taxable income for line 15 on the handout.
If it's 0, then it's 0.
Right, 0, 0. So we're going to look up your taxable income on the tax table. So, for example, if you earned $1,000, you look over to the right, and you're single, you would, what would you owe in taxes for $1,000?
101.
101. Okay. If it's 1,500. 151. Okay. So look up your dollar amount. If you have a problem, let me know. Yes.
That chart is with the form instruction.
Yes, that's where I got it from the instructions on the 1040 and REC.
All right.
If they want to give me the dollar amount, I can look it up on here if they like.
Okay, for DC and the California students, if you want to know the amount, just let me know about your income so we can find it out.
Let me know what your dollar amount is on line 14, which is the taxable income. I can look it up on
Yeah, your dollar amount on 14. Or you can find it from the instruction attached with the form, right?
Correct.
Okay.
The instructions for the form that we're discussing, the Form 1040 and REC. Okay, so the amount from the tax table that's what we owe in taxes based on what we earned.
Which one is what we owe? So if we paid less than that, does that mean we're going to have to pay?
We're not done yet.
Okay.
We're almost there. Because we're going to give you credit for what you paid during the year. Okay, so you're looking up what you earned on the table, and over to the right, it tells you how much you pay in taxes based on what you earned. Okay, does everyone here have that so far? No? Okay, do you have your taxable income? Is there a positive number?
Yeah.
Okay, how much is it? Line 14, what dollar amount do you have?
Yeah, let me, it's like, it doesn't make sense, or maybe it does.
Yes.
13?
Question? Go ahead.
13?
Okay, just a second.
1300?
1300, okay, so for 1300, it sounds reasonable, so 131. So for 1300 is 131. So 131 goes on line 14. I'm sorry, line 15. Okay? I'm sorry, sir. What did you come up with on line number 14?
Yeah, a huge number is like 6,000.
6,000? Okay.
7,000.
We'll double check it later, but
Okay.
I don't think our table goes up that high.
They don't have an example.
No, I'm kidding. Okay, for 6,000 it's 603. 603 is going on line 15. 603 on line 15.
Check your math. Make sure you subtracted right.
Well, most of them don't have the treaty. So that's why
Okay.
Okay, now we're going to look at line 18. We're going to give you credit for what you paid already. So look at line 18A, look at form W-2. And you're going to put down what you paid federal taxes already. So does everybody remember what box that is? Box number 2, W-2, box number 2. That goes on 18A. And if you have more than one W-2, add those together and put it in line 18A. Does anybody have a 1042S?
What about number 60 under Social Security? That's all blank. Number 16 is blank.
16 is blank.
Okay. And then 18, we're looking at
18A is looking at form W-2, box number 2. And if you have a 1042S, look at box number 7. 1042S, box number 7 goes on 18A. Form W-2, box number 2 goes on 18A. I'm sorry, okay. The W-2 goes on 18A, and the 1042S goes on 18B. Okay, so form W-2, box 2 goes on 18A. 1042S, box 7 goes on 18B. And you may only have one or the other. Okay, so you're going to total lines 18A and 18B and bring that down to line 21. And that's what you've already paid during the year in taxes.
Did you get that?
So this is what you've already paid. This is what you paid. We're coming there. We're almost there.
What was 19? What was 18B?
19 and 20 are blank. Okay, so we're adding 18A and 18B and bringing that down to line 21.
What is
18B is if you had a 1042S. If you had a 1042S, look at box number 7, and that tells you how much you paid in taxes during the year, federal taxes.